Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are back at a game that you probably didn't think you would see on my channel again. We are going to revisit Harvestella. Again, this is going to be very similar to my first video where it's going to be long form, limited editing, so that you can really get a feel about the game. And I'm going to talk you through some of the things that I've experienced with this game so far. We have jumped in time. We are now about 30 days into the game. We have experienced our first quietus, which was a little anticlimactic, and we have a lot of quests and things. We're starting here at our mailbox. It's very early in the morning in the game, so I'm going to read this note really quickly. It looks like I just finished a quest, or a task, so I have a letter from Chris. So thanks to you, the mayor's back healed in no time. It turns out cinnamon sticks are pretty effective in treating lower back pain. And while I'm on the topic, I have another request. I need to discuss this one with you first, so would you mind coming to the clinic when you have some time? It's important. Okay, great. This is a good example of how this game works. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of things. So it's 7 a.m. I have already watered my farm, and yeah, this is about as far as my farm has gotten within, it looks like 33 days. So we're summer breeze, the third Saturday. So 3 days into summer. This is it. This is all we got. We have a hammer. We were able to break the smaller rocks around, and I just unlocked the ability to build a fermenting barrel. This is a tree that I bought. It still has not bared any fruit, and I've had it most of the time during the play. And also I just bought this grape because I think it would be cool to make wine. Looking at our menu really quickly, our diary just shows you where we're at in the story. And I think that that's kind of our bigger gripe, I think. I don't know. You tell me. Is this a gripe? There's a lot of story, not only a lot of dialogue. I read a lot in this game, but the story seems to progress really quickly. So chapter 3A, Heaven's Egg, I got there really quickly, and I'm not able to beat the boss there. And I had to do some reading online, and it told me that I need to be able to craft potions and things in order to successfully beat this boss, which I did not have at the time. And I literally just unlocked that ability or figured out how to do that. Wasn't that I just unlocked it, is I figured out how and who I needed to go to in order to do that with and unlock that ability. So it was there's a lot that goes on that it's a lot coming at you at once. So it's really hard to keep track of everything and everyone you need to talk to. And so, of course, that's what flashes up in the upper left-hand corner, is to go and beat that boss that I am not prepared to do. So I'm just kind of taking my time. And I'll show you the world map as we're going to the town of Leith. You also may have noticed there was a little fairy floating around. Yeah, there's a fairy. I don't know. I don't know what she does. She apparently unlocks things for me. I'll show you when we go back to the house, if I remember what she does. It's just a lot of convoluted stories. There's a lot of quests. I've had a lot of quests with the townspeople. It's just a lot of story. There's just a lot going on. There's one now. This is one that I'm in the middle of right now. It's a Soldiers of Misfortune quest. So let's just get back into that one. See what they want. Ian, don't tell me you followed us here. I mean, this is kind of my village. I was worried about you too. I was on my way to Leith anyway. Yes. I see. Well, thanks anyway. So I found them in one of the fields, like basically half dead by monsters. I saved them because I'm a badass. Though I have to admit, it's pretty embarrassing that a kid like you is worried about a merc like me. But I'm glad you're here, actually. We might have made it to Leaf, but there's still something else I need help with. I'd like to take Berg to the infirmary, but it's my first time here in Leaf. The place has been throwing me for a bit of a loop. If you wouldn't mind, can you take us to the doctor? Well, actually, that's where I was going anyway. So yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm right behind you. If Berg were awake, he could have showed me around. He's from Leith, you see. What? Why are you looking at me like that? A mercenary from Leith? Oh, he's from Leith. Okay, so there's a backstory here about a mercenary. Again, all of these stories are so intertwined. So there's like a love story with a lady who's in love with a mercenary, and this might be him. I don't know. Once he wakes up, you'll be able to talk to your heart's content. We need to get him seen first. You lead the way. I feel like that's a kid, though. It might not be the mercenary that I'm thinking of, but apparently... Okay, I thought that I wasn't actually leading them. Are they behind me? No? Is that him? No. Okay, so he's behind me, but he's not. Okay, whatever. All right, so this is just your standard quest to, you know, lead someone there. Oh, one thing that we got in the village was the ability to have a pet. I don't have one yet. I want that rabbit. Look at that rabbit. It is so freaking cute. It's 4,000 gorilla. I have 5,000 right now. I've been spending a lot of money on just trying to plant and do all the plant things. So I'm just not there yet. Oh, wait a minute. They were right behind me, yet they're here. Here they are. Why did... It's stuff like this about this game that just, like, the details. Like, you're right behind me. Like, why couldn't this have been... like one of those quests where they follow you, you have to go a certain speed, you can't lose them, like, you know, I forget what they're called. It's not a fetch quest. You know what I'm talking about. You more experienced gamers know what I'm talking about. That was silly. This is just lazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's lazy. I'm gonna say it. That's controversial. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but that seems lazy. So this is the clinic. You were here the whole time. Thanks for bringing us here. I did not do that at all. We're finally here, Berg. We're gonna get you all patched up. Let's go. So I'm very curious about how this interaction goes. Okay, so here's Chris. Hi, Ian. What brings you here today? Did you injure yourself again? It's us who need your help. I'd like you to have a look at this guy, my buddy Berg, please. Okay, so it is a grown-up. He looked like a kid. He looked like a kid when I, like, came to their story. All right, I'll give him a medical exam so you can put him in the back room for me, please. At least neither of you sustained any severe injuries. Considering you got pounced on by monsters, you're basically unharmed. You must be impressive fighters. Not impressive fighters. Nah, I can't take any credit. If Ian hadn't showed up, we'd have been dead meat. More importantly, Doctor, how is Berg doing? I can see that the fight was not the reason he's unconscious. Yeah, Berg was out for long before that. We took on a request we thought we could handle, but it was ultimately too much for us. I see. So you'd run into a different beast before this one? Yeah. Ooh, the mystery deepens. It took some damage too. You know, I'd say we were evenly matched. We lost something super important though. Well, from what I can see, all the surface injuries have already healed. So, backstory, I went into the Jade Forest, I think it's called the Jade Forest, and I fought like a micro boss or something like that. It literally, imagine a very lush green forest and like an abominable snowman in there, and he dropped a ring. So that's probably what they're talking about. I suspect that he hasn't regained consciousness due to head damage. Ooh, that's true. He did take a pretty hard hit to the head during that fight. I brought him here because I thought the smell of his hometown might bring him back. That's how that works. It's worth trying anything that might work at this point. I'll keep him here in my clinic for now. Okay, thanks, doctor. So this is probably the guy that the other girl in the village was in love with, and he went away and never came back. So this is probably him. I hope he wakes up soon. Isn't there some medicine that would help? Ooh. Let's try that one. I've been doing a lot of fetch quests for Chris to get like medical stuff. I'm about to try it, but on second thought, having him take in the scent of his hometown might just work. That's not how that works. You really think so? No. I do. And you know what else? I think hearing his loved ones' voices might speed up recovery too. That I think so, yes. Both options are rather unscientific though. His loved ones. I remember him saying once he had a partner back in his hometown. A partner? Could it be the lady from that house? Ian, don't tell me you know who it is. No, of course not. There's only 15 people that live here. I would have no idea. You do? Great. Can you tell her that Berg is here? I'm willing to try all options if there's a chance of him waking up again. Thanks. Okay, so we're on the Soldiers of Misfortune quest, and then also we were asked to come here by Chris. So let's get that going. We'll just do both things. So let's see what Chris has to say from that letter. Hi, Ian. I take it you read my letter then. Yeah, you said you wanted to talk to me. Do you have some big news to share? Let's just go with that. Something like that. Ooh, I was thinking. It's about time I told you what my research is all about. I've been wondering about that. You're really going to tell me? I'm going to say I was wondering, you know, not too excited. You've really been such a great help to me. It's not fair of me just to keep receiving favors from you and keep hiding it from you. So, backstory, I've been doing favors for her, doing fetch quests for, like, ingredients for medical something, to pay for my extensive medical bills that I racked up during my first Let's Play. But I guess we're friends now. So I'm not just going to keep it a secret anymore. I'm trying to find a treatment for a certain illness. The Quiet. Why is it called that? Why? It doesn't have an official name yet, so that's what I'm calling it for now. Why the Quiet? What kind of sickness is it? This is cut to the chase. You know that dust that swirls around in the air during quietus? The quiet is the sickness you get from inhaling it. Once it sets in, it progresses quickly and attacks the immune system and inhibits healing, soon leading to death. Also about quietus, my first quietus that I experienced, I was told do not go outside. I totally went outside all day and nothing happened to me at all. I was expecting to like have my health decrease like relatively rapidly and to stay in my home. But I went all through my farm, I went all through the town, and basically the overworld map locked down, so I couldn't go anywhere else, but nothing happened to me at all. So I'm not sure if that was like on purpose or not, but it was just a little strange and not what I was expecting. Remember the first time I examined you, I said the dust would affect your health? I was talking about the quiet. Does that mean I have the quiet too? I think I inhaled quite a lot. Let's just go with that. Like I said, at the time, you were fine. For some reason, it can't be explained by current medicine. I thought you might have some special immunity, so I studied you, but I couldn't find any related antibodies. When did you study me? You can't just study me like that. I'm going to say, when did you study me? Probably when I was sleeping. She's been in my house a lot. I took it upon myself. Sorry. You came in for quite a few checkups, so I just did it then. Okay. You're the doctor. I feel like that's fine. I'm just really determined to find a cure for the quiet. So dramatic. It's the best tribute I could pay to Mom and Dad. They're both dead, by the way. They died. Mom died first, then Dad. Tribute. So the disease took your parents? I'm just go with that, because we don't know. Yeah, you guessed it. It was the quiet that took my parents away. They were originally the ones researching the quiet. So I decided to follow the path and continue their research. I see. That's why it's so important to you. Like, literally, none of these things seem to matter. Exactly, now you see. My mom was the first one to show symptoms of the quiet. I was still a kid, so I didn't know it was so serious at the time. First, she couldn't stand on her own. Then, before I knew it, she was bedridden. This is all very sad. It's just the game has been so overly dramatic in every scenario that at this point, it's just the only way I can read it and get through all of this dialogue that literally has been the entirety of the game. This is more like a book with like small bits of gameplay. But apart from being bedridden, she seemed normal, so I thought it wasn't too serious and then she would get better. And even if not, I thought Dad could just cure her like he always did. But it didn't work out that way. ... I'm just gonna go along with it because it doesn't matter. None of it matters what I say to them. It just does not matter. The quiet stole her away bit by bit. The warmth of her embrace, the kindness in her eyes, the love in her voice, all taken from her by that illness. Dad tried everything to save her, but in the end, there was nothing he could do for her. That's when he gave up trying to find a cure. He must have been heartbroken or why. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that part. That's probably it. He died not long after Mom did of the same disease. The irony, losing your life to the very disease you were trying to cure. Doctors can't cure everything. Those were his last words. I wonder what that meant. I wonder what he meant by that. Sounds like he'd accepted his fate. I'm just gonna go with that. To this day, I still don't know what his intention was, leaving us with those words. Maybe he said it knowing that I would become a doctor, just like him and Mom. But I'm not just going to accept what he said. I'm not a kid anymore. I know doctors can't cure everything. But that doesn't mean we should just accept it and stop trying. That's why I'll never give up. Oh my gosh, this game. Please stop with the dialogue. No matter how long it takes, I will find the cure. She's so determined, this Chris, and put an end to the disease that stole away my parents. Her stockings are very doctor. And her garter belt just screams medical professional. Sorry, I got carried away. I was just planning to fill you in on my research, but I went off on a bit of a tangent. I understand why you're so determined. Ooh, we get 3 options now. I'll help any way I can. I see why you need that money now. My money, because I have to repay her. I'm just gonna go with I'll help in any way I can because I really don't have an option. Thank you. I think I've told you everything now. Thank you for lending an ear. Thank you for sharing with me. I'm glad I know you better now. I'm going to say thank you for sharing because you always should thank somebody for being vulnerable and open. Talking to you has really lifted a weight off my shoulders. It's true what they say. You shouldn't bottle things up. No, you should not. That's true. Now, shall we call it a day? It's like 10 in the morning. I'll write you again when something else comes up. You'll be helping me out a lot more now that you're involved in my research. I hope you're ready for that. Also, keep in mind too, I've been doing these fetch quests for her, building a relationship with her, and whenever I do fetch quests with her, I get kind of a reward. So we've been getting like different items, but I think I might have gotten money from her a couple times, and if that's the case, that's kind of silly because I'm repaying my medical bills. But I could be confusing that with something else. Okay, so back to finding the lady who is the love interest of the mercenary. I didn't want to call out that this has been 20 minutes already, but it's been 20 minutes already. And as you can see, a big chunk of that was just dialogue. And that's how this whole game is. It's just a lot of talking. So much talking. Okay, so I need to go find where the lady lives, and she, or maybe she's out walking around, but basically this lady who's in town was in love with this mercenary guy, and he went off and never told her where he was going. And the whole village thought that she was a ghost because she was going to his house at night to clean it. So there was this whole big Scooby-Doo mystery that was happening where I had to investigate. And turns out it was just a lady cleaning a house. And here we go. But let's bring this couple back together. Let's make this love connection happen. Get ready for more talking, people, because I did 2 quests back to back. Oh, hi, Ian. Any news? Oh, I just tell her about what happened. Cool. What? No way. Berg came back? ... He's at the doctor's? Okay, thanks. I'm coming, Berg. Run. Yes. We did it. Good job, us. Go. Go, Ian. Oh, now we have to go back to the clinic. I mean, it works out. We had 2 doctor quests all together. Let's go through another loading screen. Why don't we? It's just so good. It's so fun. And back to the doctor we go through this delightful town. It is really pretty here. I have to hand it to the world designers that, you know, it really is a nice place to hang out. However, it is quite small, and you know, this is pretty much about it. You just kind of run back and forth between all the same areas. Oh, here we go. Here we are. We're going to talk some more. You excited? I'm excited. Give me that delicious dialogue. Berg! He's like laying in bed. I'm fine. I'm ready to go in. All right, here we go. Ian, you're back, and you've brought someone. Is she Berg's? Yes. Berg! Where's Berg? Calm down. He's over here. I can't wait to see him wake up. I just love love. Let's just make love happen. I spoke to her about the state of Berg's health. In normal circumstances, it would have been nice to share a nice story of our travels with her instead. I'm sure you'll get a chance to do that. Let's hope Berg makes a speedy recovery. Oh, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Yeah. ... Oh, she's shocked. She was not expecting this. Berg, why don't you open your eyes? Berg, why don't you say something? I'm sorry, miss. This is all my fault. If only I hadn't told him to take on that request. Tell me, Chris. When is Berg gonna wake up? I can't say for sure, but I can say I will do everything I can, so don't give up hope just yet. Okay. Chris, would it be bad for him if we moved him back to his house? That would be fine, but who would look after him there? I will. I'm the one who's been looking after his house all this time he's been gone. I see. Then I'll leave him in your hands, but I'm carrying him to the house. It's the least I can do. Ian, you're helping too, right? Of course. Of course Ian will help. Thank you, everyone. There. Thank you for helping me find Berg, Ian. Lai just left town. He said he's had to go out and work for the 2 of them while Berg is gone. I really appreciate all your help. It's thanks to you that we managed to get Berg back home. I hope he wakes up soon. Talk to me whenever you need anything. I don't know. Thanks, I will. Soldier of misfortune complete. He's in a coma. It's totally fine. All right, so we got 1,000 gorilla. We got some cucumber seeds, and we got some wheat. Awesome. I'm here for you, Berg. I'll wait for you as long as it takes. Fade to black. Finn. Alrighty then. And then it just ends like that. So let's check out the overworld map really quickly. This game, Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this game is that there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of it that's kind of silly and doesn't make sense. I've been playing pretty nonstop when I have, when I can. This has been my primary game that I've been playing. And it's interesting enough that it keeps me coming back. I did unlock fishing, which by unlock, I mean I bought the ability to do fishing. So there's that. And I just, it's fun enough. It's not a farming game. It's not what you thought it was going to be. It's a lot of quests. So this is the map unlocked. Originally, I believe we may have gone here together, the Hygon Canyon. So all of these places are very like dungeon-like, where you go through and, battle monsters. And, it's a lot of fun if that's what you're going to do. This is where that boss that I can't beat is. So I'm waiting to be able to craft potions and stuff. I did want to go into Nima Town because it's beautiful. It's full of cherry blossoms. Their whole thing is that cherry blossoms bloom all year round. It's gorgeous. But also, I wanted to go to the store because they have different items in the stores in different towns. And I am all about that. And I walked up here like I knew where the store was. That was totally by luck. I have no idea where anything is. One odd thing about this town, though, is that I tried to use not the tavern, like the hotel, the inn. And every single time I try to use the inn, there's no beds available. So I'm like, what is the point of coming here if I can't sleep here? I did just unlock cooking, or I upgraded my kitchen so that I can cook. So I can buy recipes now, which is kind of fun. And I can buy tomatoes. So those grow in spring and summer. Radishes grow in spring, so I can't plant them now. These are in spring as well. Spring and fall. Okay, so... Oh, an exorcism ring. That's kind of fun. Let's see. I'm kind of into all of the recipes. I'm doing another quest where I'm supposed to like cook for people. So I'm just going to get those. And then I want to check out the new area that I just unlocked earlier today by going through the Jade Forest. And then maybe, I'm not sure, there might be some action in there as well. But there's been lots of boss levels and things like that. I would say that the first couple sessions that I was playing the game before was really just full of action. So if that's something that you're really into, that might be, fun for you. Oh. Here we go, another quest. I don't know if I really want to do another quest right now, but why not? Oh, he's sneezing. Achoo! I can't stop sneezing. At this rate, I'll... Achoo! Achoo! Are you okay? Wow, you're sneezing a lot. It's gonna be Captain Obvious over here, because that's always helpful. It just started recently, and it hasn't stopped since. I can't take it anymore. The sneezing is getting out of hand. Hey, you young man, what are you doing out here? You'd better get home quick. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Case closed. And stay home till your sneezing calms down. Okay, I'll see you then. Wait, what? Was that the quest? Wasn't he overdoing it a bit? Isn't it just a cold? What? You're not from Nima, are you? I suppose you wouldn't know. Recently, people keep getting abducted around here. Weirdly enough, it's only people who sneeze that get taken away. What? Doesn't matter if they're men, women, kids, seniors, anyone can get taken. They do come back after a while. But somehow they don't remember a thing about being abducted. It gives you the creeps, doesn't it? Only people who sneeze? It really does. I feel like this isn't a me problem. All we know is when it's only people who sneeze that get taken away. You should be careful too, buddy. If you start sneezing, you'd better hide away in the inn or leave town. I hope that guy made it back home. Like, okay, there's so many quests and, like, things in this game. Did they just get a bunch of, like, interns together and they were, like, come up with random storylines and sneezing was one of them? Like, okay, if you sneeze a lot, you get abducted. If you wouldn't mind, could you check if he made it home just in case? I am a stranger. Do not send me after this person. I have to get back to work. You see, we're really busy at the moment. I'm too busy, you know? I might run into the culprit on the way. Let's just say, okay, why not? I feel like it's quick enough, right? You will, oh good. I'm not one to talk leaving it with you, but you're a good egg, you are. Either way, it's up to you now. This is my responsibility. The sneezing guy went that way, across the bridge, and then he turned left. The Hidden Doctor's Expedition. Our newest quest. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to the new city yet. We are following the sneezing guy. Wait, where do we go? Oh, bridge and left. Well, here we go. Sneezing guy. Let's go. Did he go up? I don't know. Maybe he'll give me an arrow. No. Sneezing guy, where are you? Are you sneezing up here? This is ridiculous. This is the game. Find the guy that sneezes. I was just here trying to buy some recipes, and the dude's like sneezing a bunch, and we gotta go do a bunch of sneezing exercises. Okay. This is another quest that I've opened or started. We're not gonna do it right now. We're not doing that. It's about a little kid that I guess is naughtier than normal. Okay. And we might not even get to this quest today, actually, because it's getting darkish. And we can't stay at the inn. Because the inn is always full, apparently. So we might have to go home. And then maybe we come back later. Or we don't, ever again. And then we come back like 4 days from now, because these quests don't seemingly expire, which is fun. So they can just go on and on. I don't know where this guy went. I'm so lost. Went to the left of the bridge, but I'm not seeing him. I don't know. Is this him over here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he fell down. Sir, wake up. Have you sneezed too much? Oh my, excuse me. You there, are you all right? Middle-aged woman. That's rude. Wait, is this a different story? Oh wait, young man. Oh, she's the middle-aged woman. She looks very young to me and spry. Young man? Mm-hmm. You there, sneezing guy. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do you know this boy? Says middle-aged woman. Like, she can't even have her name. Like, can't she just be Claire? Some random villager named Claire? Nope. Middle-aged woman. There's a middle-aged man that lives in the other town. Ah, well. It looks like he lost consciousness for a while. Apart from that, he looks all right. He must have gotten really scared and fainted, poor boy. Who could have scared him so badly? Thank goodness he only fainted. Who cares? It just happened to be passing by. I don't know for sure. You see, a big shadowy figure came and tried to take him away, but I screamed and that made it panic, and then it left the boy and ran away. I heard of people getting abducted. Could that figure have been the culprit? Let's just create mass hysteria. So you've heard about the sneezing incidences then? That must have been the culprit. Dun dun dun. Did you see what it looked like? What kind of shadowy figure was it? She's not gonna know. To be honest, I was kind of panicking too. It was all a blur. It didn't look human though, and it looked like it was wearing some kind of black armor. Black armor?Maybe it was an omen? Oh no, we're not starting that. Maybe it was a monster playing human. I don't think so. It was, I know. That was no doubt one of those omens. Why would omens want to abduct people? Which way did they go? She's not gonna know. She's not gonna know. I think I saw it run off towards the Nordy Strip. Are you going after them? Yes, obviously. All right, I'll stay here with the boy. Once he wakes up, I'll make sure he gets home. Don't get yourself into too much danger, okay? If you get in trouble, just run away and stay safe. Yes, be the coward. That's our motto. Just be the coward. All right, follow the omen-looking creature to the Nordy Strip. However, it is 7:50 at night now, and we do need to start probably getting back to the house because, you know, we go pretty slowly, and, you know, everything just gets late. So this will be a tomorrow journey, so let's go. But as you can see, the quests here just stack and stack and stack and stack. This is not a farming game, to say the least, at all. Do I have things in here? I do. Oh, and the little fairy person that we found in the garden, this is what she does. She has these fairy orders, which are just little, like, tasks to complete. So, like, you know, like Animal Crossing, where you complete things and get your Nook rewards and things. That's similarly to this. And then once I complete a certain amount of them, I get a gift, which, you know, I guess is fun. I don't know. It's a little convoluted, I think. I'm just going to put all this stuff in my inventory for now. And then let's check out maybe what recipes I got. I'm a little curious. So we have our sandwich. Let's see, hamburgers and eggs, salads. So these are all the leaf things, and then we have other items. But I'm curious about here. There's like the Nima meat pizza, Nima Bolognese, cherry salmon marinade, strawberry shortcake. Nice. So we got lots of recipes, lots of things. It's getting late. Let's just call it a day. Let's go to the next thing so that we can go back to the Nordy Strip, do all the things. So here we are, day 3. We made 340 gorillas. We're level 25 now. We're on day 4. The months here, I think they're like 30 days long. It is 6 in the morning. There has been less people just randomly coming into my home in the morning, but it happens from time to time. It also happens from time to time that they are just in our yard, and then we get assigned another quest, which can be pretty annoying. It is raining, so luckily I don't have to do anything, and this is my little fairy friend. I would love to work on the farm, fairy friend, but that's not how this game was designed. So we're just going to go back to the Nordy Strip, do that little quest. Bye-bye. That's like so weird. So we're just going to go to the Nordy Strip over here, which is here. Go find that omen. I did want to go to the seaside town. I don't know if we're going to have time for that now. Because, you know, there's probably going to be many dialogues that are happening. Also, one fun fact, one thing to keep note of is I do have a party, which is exciting. So this is, oh, I can't customize them right now. Okay, well, I do have 2 other people that I can add to my party, but this is my little buddy. He works with me, and he only attacks the monsters that I am attacking. He does not attack the other monster that happens to be there. Which I'm not sure if that's like on purpose or not. You know, it is what it is. It's helpful, however, to have a friend. And I still collect all my collectibles. You never know. And then this is what battling looks like. It's just all the things. These aren't very high level creatures. I'm not very good at fighting. I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. I mostly just kind of leave it to my buddy over here to really take it home. And, you know, I just do my best. Let's see. There are a lot of monsters that are just a little, just too much for me, which are those big giant cotton ball people in the back. So we just don't mess with them. But I'm trying to figure out, where do we need to go? Shadowy creature in the Nordy strip. And ultimately, it just wants us to go back to the giant egg thing, which I don't have the things to do for that. So that's not what we're going. We're not going to do that for a while. So we're just going to do this instead. And figure out where the shadowy creatures went. Where would the shadowy creatures be? Just looking around. The good thing is it's pretty easy to like sneak past enemies if you don't want to engage with them. Because I just don't have the strength yet to do that. These guys have poison, which is my least favorite thing. Is there a way to go up here? Sometimes it looks like there's a way to go, but then there's not. It doesn't seem like I can like do anything. If it had an ability for me to dynamite it, it would tell me. So maybe we haven't unlocked that ability yet. I'm not sure. But I'm going to sneak attack this guy from behind. There we go. Very nice. And I think we are back at the beginning. Again, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go to find the shadowy creature. So we're just gonna keep on... See if they engage us. Do they? Probably. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, we got something happen to us. I just don't wanna. I don't wanna engage and get that big guy involved because I can't beat him. I tried. It was very, very bad, and I don't think I have anything that will help me. There we go. I don't think I have any stuff to cure me on hand right now at the moment. Yeah, I'm not really seeing where I'm supposed to go. Ah! No. We're not engaging. Oh, I do have a bomb ability. I think I have a bomb with me. Ah! No, 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 no. Ah! You're not invited. Now, there's obviously bits about this that are really fun and engaging. I just wish that it wasn't sold to me as a farming game. Because I feel like if I knew that this is what the game was going to be like, I probably would not have bought it. But to say that it's like not... It's not that I'm not having fun. I'm obviously having fun. But it's just not the type of game that I usually go for. Okay, so is this a level 1 bomb situation or a level 2 bomb situation? It's a level 2 bomb situation, which I do not have. I do not have a level 2 bomb, which is not fun. I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to be. So I'm pretty sure this just heads right back to where I was, I think? Yeah. Where? Oh, maybe I need to get that bomb. Okay. You know what? I probably need to get through that wall, and I don't have a level 2 bomb yet, which is, that's the thing. That's the problem, is that I just don't have those things yet. And then this has opened up a whole new area for me. Ooh. I've not been down here yet. Unlocking this town happened a really long time ago, or my knowledge of that town happened a really long time ago. So I've been really wanting to check it out. So let's check it out together. Let's see the seaside town for the first time with each other, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I might wrap this up pretty soon because we've already almost played for an hour. This is cute. Ooh, I'm gonna move my farm here. Look how delightful this is. Seaside town. Shatola. This place is beautiful. It looks like an old beach resort. It does, doesn't it? Middle-aged woman again. Why? Just give them a name. Okay, this is Martha. She lives here. On vacation, eh? Your timing couldn't be better. What's wrong with our timing? Or your timing could be better? Is that what she said? Is it the sea's light? Let's go with that. It certainly is. It's been stirring up all kinds of trouble as of late. Of course, trouble is my middle name. Problem. Are you talking about those huge bubbles? You mean the summer bula? They did give us a shock when they appeared out of nowhere, but they're totally harmless. Unfortunately, there's a worse problem at hand. How is this a farming game? It's not. I'd love for you both to try some delicious fish, but all the fishermen have gotten themselves into a tizzy. Now they just while away their day at the tavern from noon to night. The tavern? This is not an us problem. We're tourists. Could you imagine if you like walked into Disneyland and like the Disneyland people were there and they're like, oh yeah, everyone that wears costumes are just at Trader Sam's getting like, you know, drunk off tiki drinks. You guys are gonna have to wear the outfits. Like, that's not our problem. Yep, seems like there's a new diva in town. Scandalous. Apparently, she's a pretty little thing and young to boot. Oh my gosh. I can only imagine. What could a diva look like in this game? Then again, I suppose being a young girl is all it'll ever take to capture a man. What are you talking about, game? I have to like... Then again, I suppose being a young girl is all it'll ever take to capture a man's attention. This from middle-aged woman? Oh my gosh. This is gross. This game is gross. They're dressed like this. She's middle-aged woman is literally dressed like a farmer, and these two are dressed like, you know, from an anime, different anime type of movie or show or book or whatever. And now we're gonna go see a scandalous pretty little thing. I can only imagine what she's dressed like or what these developers put her in. Maybe we should go and see this diva for ourselves, or we can take a quick walk around the town. This game. My gosh. My robe has fallen off my chair. It's crazy. Who is this? Young man. We're gonna call him Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I haven't seen your face around here before. Are you a traveler? Your timing could use some work. Any other occasions would have been welcoming arms. Even the fish aren't coming out to greet us these days. Not sure. Not since that Lorelei turned up. Oh, that Lorelei. I'd do anything to eat our specialty Great King tuna tartare. The meat is so firm, there's nothing else like it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get that tuna tart. Ooh, a shop. Let's go to the shop. Then we're gonna go see what Lorelei has done to the town. This is ridiculous. What do you guys sell? Okay, you also have recipes. A sip of luxury. Ooh. Okay, let me see if they... This is the other thing. They have different seeds in different places. So, like these pepper seeds can be harvested repeatedly. I do like that. Bellhop seeds. Oh, those look like hops, right? For like beer. Garlic. Numble melon. See, this is where it gets like sketchy because I don't have... Oh, a poison defense ring. I kind of want that. I kind of want this. I'm gonna get one of those. And as much as I want the recipes, I can always come back for those, but I kind of want the seeds. And also, I don't know why is my controller acting up? Not right now, friend. I want the hops. We'll get 3 hopses. And we'll get 2 peppers. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna have no money. Let's get 1. Get 1 garlic, and now I have no money. This is how I don't have a bunny rabbit. Alright, let's go to the tavern. Let's see for ourselves what this Lorelei is doing. I feel like I'm like getting out of my sweater. Okay. Alright, sexist game. Take us to the tavern. This is fun. Look at this. Let's check out the view. Oh, look at that. Look at those bubbles. Ooh, that's pretty. Is it? It's already late. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go to the tavern. It's gonna be drama. It's gonna be drama and a lot of reading. I'm gonna need my chapstick for this. Oh my goodness. There she is, that Lorelei, who's caused all the fishermen to stop fishing and become lazy alcoholics. Oh, it's a music video. Bartender, welcome. Nod. So, this is the town's tavern, huh? It's busier than I thought it would be. There's like 4 people in here. Do you like to drink? Are you a fan of these places? Both of these sound very judgy. Like, I don't really like alcohol, but I'm definitely not going to be all like, do you like to drink? Are you a fan of these kinds of places? It's a very loaded question. She does not. Alcohol? I've never tried it since I'm not old enough to drink it. So who could say? Anyways, let's see what the people here have to say. Oh, now we're going to interview everybody for no reason whatsoever. Oh my god, why? Why do I have to talk to everybody? No, why? Here she is. I'm just gonna run up stage on her. There. That's the problem child right there. This Persicom looking Lorelei with her cute little elfie ears and outfit. And her songs. Here's all the people who are not fishing. Hi, hello, young woman. As if having a beautiful voice wasn't enough, she looks impeccable too. Sigh. I wish I could pull that off. Okay, well, a little judgy. Okay, hello. Middle-aged man. There's nothing better than relaxing with a cold beer and listening to emo. Emo, huh? Let's call it emo. This place has become my own little sanctuary since my boat sank and my wife gives me the stink eye all day. Is this your wife? Is that her right next to you? Sir, that is literally your wife. Can I talk to her? No. We're just listening to emo music while his quiet wife sits next to him. I mean, it's not Fallout Boy or anything. I don't know why it's called emo. No, I know that's her name. Young man, are you a fan of emos too? Isn't she wonderful? I wonder where she came from. There's something not quite human about her, although I suppose that adds to her mysterious charm. So, the other really pretty girl from the Cherry Blossom place ended up being like a monster. So I wonder if this is a monster too. That emo sure is popular. Oh, this seems dramatic. I don't like it. Everything just stopped. Oh, so you're awake after all. What's gotten you all worked up? Don't treat me like a child. You have to stop this song right now. Where is it coming from? Who the hell is singing this song? What is going on? You. Oh no. ... Crossing arms and no. What on earth has gotten into you? You're yelling like a madman. Yeah, geezer. Oh my gosh. They're so ageist in this game. I can't. You can't be rude to emo like that. Have you lost your mind? Emo, was it? Pah, you kids have no idea. How's about you step outside and listen to Lorelei's awful ballad for yourself? What? Then tell me I've lost my mind. So wait, isn't that Lorelei? Lorelei's ballad? That's what I said. I heard it myself. That song the girl just sang. It was the same thing I heard before my boat started taking on water. It's witchcraft, mark my words. Gah! Emo's been in the tavern this whole time. Meanwhile, you're out there hearing voices in the sea. What's to say you weren't just imagining this Lorelei, huh? What? So that's what you think it is. Fine, I see how it is. Well, ain't gonna stick around. I narrowly escaped death at the sea. I'll be damned if I am about to let some witch curse me here on land. Don't mind him, Emo. He's just upset because he lost his boat. Meep. That is such a persicom. Oh, what is... Landlord? What's this? Why is the mood in here so sour? I won't stand for it in my tavern. The drama, sir. What is the meaning of this? Ah, no matter. It's like some Henry VIII looking kind of guy. Oh my gosh. Emo, be a good girl and sing us something uplifting, won't you? That should cheer everyone up. Come now, patrons. Raise your glasses. It's not like they'd be catching any fish even if they did have boats. All there is to do is drink. And lucky you, we have the best music and booze this side of Sea Light. He's right. Cheers to the landlord. Cheers. Oh my gosh. And you, I'll be seeing you behind the tavern tonight for our regular chat? No. 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 ... It's gross. I don't like it. Yeah, I think there's something off about the way that guy spoke to her. Don't you think? Yeah, don't you think? They're gonna meet behind the tavern. Oh, yeah, no. Why? No. Ah, gross. I'm uncomfortable. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do at this point. Do we just go behind the tavern? Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay, well, here we are in this lovely room. Here's a room. Here's a mirror that does not work. Okay, cool. I guess we go behind the tavern. We're all very uncomfortable about that. So, oh, yep, now she's gone. Okay. And then we're just gonna go outside, and I'm sure there's gonna be more dialogue, because that's all this game is. It's dialogue. Hours and hours of dialogue. Alrighty then. So now, oh, we see over here, obviously, there is something for us to see. The owner definitely told her to meet him behind the bar, right? Oh no, I don't wanna. Oh, they're disgusted and they're running away. Or they're shocked. Or something. Oh no. Eee! These are all the tips you got today? Pfft, bunch of cheap, penniless bums. The lot of them. Meep, meep. Why is she meeping? No, the ship isn't ready yet because we simply don't have the money. You need to work harder. Meep. Couldn't she just talk? Like, why does she have to meep? Give you back the stone? I suppose you're considering building a boat by yourself. Foolish child. I can't prepare a boat fast enough. What makes you think you can? You ought to learn your place. It was I who took you in, who gave you shelter. You owe me your life. Now enough of this foolishness. I expect better of you tomorrow. Oh, so he just shakes her down for money every night. Got it. Ooh, there's a sparkly thing. Sad emo, sad. It looks like they're fighting. Come on, let's go see if she's okay. Or not. We just don't even need to get involved. Like, truly. Alright, here we go. I wanted to see if the shiny thing happened, but I guess we're gonna meep along with the meep meep girl. Meep meep? Exclamation point. Quiet! They'll come back if you make any noise. What are you fighting about? What is this what is that man to you? Let's just go with that. Meep. Yeah, because we got so many answers. Meep. Meep. And runs away. Perfect. Shiny sparkles. Did we get a coin? What did we get? Oh, did you find something? Is it a key? It's probably a key. It's probably something like silly and sends us on another Scooby-Doo mystery. It looks like a letter. Why would it? That guy must have dropped it earlier. It reeks of something evil. What is that? I don't think he'll mind if we read it. Yeah, it's totally fine. You read the letter. Cool. Hey, Nicholas. I hear business is booming. All my girls have run off home to their own villages, so it's been a struggle on my end. They're all worried about family, what with the sea's light being the way it is. I can't believe they'd be so selfish. So I'm writing you this letter to see if you still are interested in selling that girl of yours. Emo, was it? Ew. What is this game? It's supposed to be about farming and friendship. I think your price is reasonable, so let's proceed with the paperwork. I look forward to hearing from you. This is so gross. This is so gross. This can't be for real. The owner wants to sell Emo. That is despicable. We're just gonna go with that because it's disgusting. You're right. He stank of low-life scumbag. But to think he would actually stoop that low. Honey, I did not put anything past this man. How can someone think so lowly of another human life that they feel like they have the right to sell it? This is so gross. I suppose such a weak awareness of human rights is typical in this day and age, though. Do you think we should let the girl know his plan? That may be for the best. We could, but it'll just make her sad. Yeah, that's what we're worried about. Okay, let's tell her. Let's bring it with us to the tavern tomorrow night. Oh, God. There's more? We can't just do it now? Okay. So, here we go. We have to come back tomorrow night. So, with that, I think I'm going to end this part here because this has been a lot. I think we've done like a few quests or started a couple quests. I'm just going to go back to our house so we don't miss anything, and we're going to talk about it. I was not expecting to play an hour, but that's just how this game goes. Here we are back at home. I don't think I have anything... Oh, I do have my seeds. That'll be fun for later. So yeah, I am going to end this part here. I hope that this gives you more of a taste of how this game really is. The first time we played it, it was very much tutorial stage. It was very much getting to know the game and the story. And now I feel like that I have played so many days into the game that now you really get to see the gameplay and how the quests just feel like they just like stack right on top of each other. And it's a lot. This game is a lot. It's definitely not, I would not categorize this as a cozy game. It's not relaxing at all. There's a lot of action. So I leave that into your hands. Like if that's the kind of game that you're looking for. Personally, I'm always looking for more of a cozy, relaxing kind of game. And the reality of it is that the way that this game just continually like stacks quests on top of each other, and there always feels like there's something to do. And the game opens up to you areas that you're not even really ready to go into yet, is what keeps me up till like 1 and 2 in the morning, because I am just trying to get to that next place in the game. So take it or leave it. I'll let you weigh out whether that's a positive or a negative for you. This is something that I've been playing, and I probably will continue to play for a little while here because it does capture my interest. However, it's definitely not a cozy game, and it's definitely not like a farming first kind of game. Here is, I think, probably my last installment of Harvestella. I might pop in again if the game progresses a little bit more and I want to show you something different that I'm doing. But my expectation is the game is just going to continue to go in this direction. So, thank you again so much for tuning in and watching this longer form video. I really appreciate people taking the time to watch these videos. And my last one had like 200 views on it. So that's crazy. I mean, I thank you. That's just a lot of people to watch a very long video. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you like videos like this, I post every single Saturday. And I cannot wait to play a little bit more of Coral Island and do a little bit more of those quests. We can see what the difference is between this game and that game as we get further into that. Again, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. What do you think of this game now that I've shown you a little bit more into the gameplay? I really want to know what you think. I also want to know if you're playing this game. Tell me if there's something that I'm missing here. I'd really like to play this game as good as I can, and this is definitely not my genre. So if I'm missing something, please let me know in the comments down below. So with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.